Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing tonight? I'm happy everybody came. I hope everybody is attentive. We still got some people coming in. So I'm just going to let you know who I am real quick before we start this phenomenal presentation. My name is Damon Amin Meadows, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody calls me Amin, like I mean business, because that's exactly what I mean. So you're going to, if this is your first time here, I just don't do traditional presentations. I have a conversation because this is not like anything that I've ever came across, and I can guarantee you, listen to the words I'm using. I can guarantee you, nobody. I don't care if you are. Let me open the chats. I don't care if you are a seasoned uh, investor. I don't care if you are a seasoned network marketer, because this opportunity is for not only network marketers, but because some people don't like network marketing. This is for investors and entrepreneurs as well. I can guarantee you, I'm talking to my investors, I'm talking to my entrepreneurs, and I'm definitely talking to our network marketers. You have never seen anything that I'm about to show you. I can guarantee you that. And the reason I'm saying this because this is what I do full time. I don't have a part-time job, or I never had a job in my life, to be honest with you. But I take this opportunity like it's my last thing that I'm ever going to do, because honestly, this is the last thing I will ever have to do. Listen to the words I'm using. There's there's one thing when you got to do something, or you have to do it to survive, versus it's something I want to do. That's going to make a lot of sense in a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get a disclaimer real quick. I am definitely not a financial advisor. Okay. Let's be crystal clear about that one. So, with that being said, me not being a financial advisor, I want to do a disclaimer. I'm just sharing advice. In fact, I ain't even sharing advice. I'm sharing my opinion. Because I look, they be telling on me so much, it's a shame. So listen, I'm sharing information from one person to another in hopes that I want my people to win. That's just how I am. I want my people to win. So my thing is this right here. If you want to seek financial advice, do you. If you think the information that I share with you is enough for you to make a decision, that's based on you. Not Damon, I mean Meadows. I'm just the messenger, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what I'm saying. So now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you came here with a pre-concept in your mind, I want you to have a clear mind for a minute. Because what I'm about to show you, you got to have a clear mind, not pre nothing, pre-judgmental, pre-understanding. Clear your mind. Because I'm going to try to take my time and give you the opportunity of a lifetime. And this opportunity is based off an ecosystem that we call the miracle ecosystem. It's a connected digital financial infrastructure. And I know most of us don't know what that means, but I'm going to do my best today to explain this in its entirety. But don't let it go over here, because I'm going to simplify it to the best of my abilities, ladies and gentlemen. So now, with that being said, this is the ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Bellator Life. We have Miracle Chain, Miracle Pay, Miracle Neo, Miracle Wallet, Phoenix Token, Stake Note. All these things together and makes up the ecosystem. Okay? That's one thing. That's why I know we've never had an ecosystem. And I've been around a lot of companies. I've been in a lot of institutions. I've been listening to me, from selling products to digital products, like the physical products. And I'm telling you, even as an entrepreneur, because I invest in a lot of things. I'm a serial entrepreneur, but I never invest in an ecosystem. Let's read this together. The Miracle Ecosystem is a group of interconnected platforms that combine blockchain, payments, digital assets, AI, and financial tools into a unified system. You know what they mean by unified system? One working with the other. They all in unison. They all work together. Ladies and gentlemen, each component serves as a specific role within the broader digital financial infrastructure. All of them play their own independent role. We've never been in a company like that. We've never been in a company like that. We've probably been in a company, I ain't gonna say his name, but they call it the house of something. They got all these other companies within the umbrella. So if you want to sell, let's just hypothetically, products, then they might have credit, then they might have legal stuff, then they might have, but it's under the one company, but they have different, totally different companies. That's not what I'm talking about here. This is an ecosystem that they all come together to create the blockchain ecosystem that the world has embraced. I'm going to break this down, y'all, and it's going to be unbelievable because for the first time in the history of blockchain, regular people like you and I have an opportunity to be financially rewarded from a blockchain-based financial infrastructure. That's a game changer, y'all. Let's start off with the miracle chain itself. This is our blockchain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our own foundation. Everything that I'm about to show you is based off of our own blockchain. We created the same type of financial structure that we're used to. Let me break this down in layman terms a little bit simpler. You see, when we use this right here every day. This is a debit card. We tap, swipe, insert every day. That tap, swipe, insert is attached to a lot of different companies until it get back to the bank itself. And all of them are separate entities. Prime example. This is a Visa debit card. This is a Cash App card. That's two companies right there. Then when I tap it on one of the machines, it's Egenical, Pax, Verifone, or NCR. But I'm going to be in Walmart, which is another company. Then Walmart is all that type of stuff. Before it even get to the bank. With our ecosystem, everything is in-house. Yes, you heard me correctly. When you tap on our crypto credit cards, right? Check it out. When you tap on the POS device, that's our technology in crypto, which initiates our blockchain, which you see right here, which is the gas, which is going to be our token to do the transaction. Everything is us, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody has ever done that. Let's read ourselves. Miracle Chain is the base layer of the ecosystem. It hosts smart contracts, secures transactions, and connects all ecosystem platforms. This is the connection, y'all. Like this. Let me do you another. Let me show that because some people are visual, and I respect that. This is kind of like the infrastructure. See that? This is the switch. The switch is like the brain. Then it goes out to the banking network, secure network, network provider. All this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, rise off of what? Our miracle chain. Of course, we're going to be on other blockchains because they don't want to be left out. Get what I just said? Yes, We will be on other blockchains and other. We're going to be on because they want a piece of the pie because nobody has what we have. Understand what I just said? Do we have to be on any other blockchain? We don't have to. But it is a strategic, smart move to be on the biggest platforms in the world. Of course, we want to do that. Why? More exposure. But we don't have to. That's the key. They contacting us. They want to do business with us. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Base layer security. The immutable foundation for all transactions. Check it out. Smart contracts. Enables Web3. All that means is blockchain. Enables blockchain services and automation. Interconnectivity. Everything in the ecosystem operates on Miracle Chain, our own blockchain. Again, we have our own blockchain. That's the base for everything to be connected. What's everything, ladies and gentlemen? Starting off with Miracle Pay. Look at this shirt. Tap, swipe, or insert. Cha-ching. It's bridging crypto and commerce. Well, what do you mean, Mr. Meadows? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the world, this is why I love this company. Everything, it's so many things, it's the first time. For the first time, we're allowing businesses, Walmart, Target, BP gas station, McDonald's, all these companies that get their POS system that you tap, swipe, or insert our card in every day. Whether you getting BP gas stations, Starbucks, whatever you do, we have a contract with these companies. Let me show you, ladies and gentlemen. Look, this is Equitoken. Let me show you what Equitoken is, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out.
In a rapidly evolving world, Ingenico stands at the forefront of innovation, transforming the way payments are accepted, managed, and enhanced, consistently delivering unparalleled value in the commerce ecosystem. Acceptance is the first step towards delivering value. With Ingenico, you can accept payment solutions on any device, anytime, and anywhere.
That's the key. You see what they just said? With Ingenico, you can accept any payment on any device, anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain. I know most of us might not know about Ingenico themselves, but I guarantee you, every last one of us on this call uses Ingenico. I ain't gonna say every day because somebody might be on PAX, whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a multi-billion-dollar company. Over 30 years in existence. They provide see those point of sales on the screen? Whether it's by your watch, whether it's by your phone, whether it's by the black little POS device, point of sale device that the people bring you when you're at your favorite restaurant or something like that. Whenever you tap, swipe, or insert your debit card, 9 times out of 10 is PAX, Ingenico, Verifone, or NCR. Those are the 4 largest POS providers. They provide the point of sales to almost all the companies in the world. Listen to what I just said. And we, ladies and gentlemen, have a contract with this multi-billion-dollar brand. Oh, you don't believe me? Let's go to their website. This is their website right here. Let's go down to Partner Solution Gallery right here. Let's click Partner Solution Gallery. Let's scroll down till we see some numbers on the side of the screen. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on 4 and bam. Guess who that is, ladies and gentlemen? That says Miracle Pay. Who is Miracle Pay, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, that's our company. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the crypto providers. We provide the technology to Ingenico on their devices. On their devices. So we're their bank. We're their crypto bank. We accept crypto for goods and services to the customers that Equitoken has. But it doesn't stop with Equitoken, ladies and gentlemen. We also have PAX. We have a contract with PAX. PAX got 80 million terminals in 120 countries. Do y'all understand what we just said? Then it just don't stop with PAX. We also got a contract with who? Shopify. Ladies and gentlemen, see that tap right there? Yeah, that's Shopify. We have contracts with Shopify. So now Shopify is going to tell their customers that they can now accept what? Cryptocurrency for payments. So we have Kylie Jenner. We got Dr. D, our own Dr. D. She's a part of Bellator, the family. But she has her store on Shopify. So guess what Dr. D is going to be able to do? Accept cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, I think y'all understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. But it don't stop with Shopify. Guess who else we got a contract with? Uh-oh, they great. Tell me my battery's getting low. I'm sorry, y'all. We got Verifone. Verifone right here. Look who Verifone does business with. Excuse me, y'all. Gotta get my cord. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to get my cord so my phone for my my machine won't cut off my computer. Thank y'all. Listen, we got a contract with Verifone. Now you're talking about Verifone provides the POS system for McDonald's, TJX, BP gas station, Starbucks. How many of us drink at Starbucks every morning? Ladies and gentlemen. But it didn't stop at that. Guess who else we got a contract with? NCR. Ever heard of NCR? Guess who NCR is, ladies and gentlemen? They provide the POS providers to Chase Bank. Chase Bank. Guess how much volume they do? They do $227 billion transactions processed monthly through their platform. This is not our website. Listen, and listen, let me tell you, get y'all see how massive this is. You see this Miracle Pay, our company right here? The same company that's on the Equitoken website. See the same logo? Guess what? We provide the bridge from crypto and commerce. These companies has some of the biggest contracts in the world. They are attached to some of the biggest brands in the world. They provide the payment system to these companies. Ladies and gentlemen, we provide the crypto technology for these companies to accept crypto. Please understand what I just said. So if these Veriphones and NCRs and Shopify and PAX and Equitoken, if they're multi-billion-dollar companies that don't have the technology, what I just explained, to accept not only Bitcoin, not only XRP, all the cryptocurrencies, y'all, I think y'all got to get what I just said. Nobody has the technology, what I just explained to y'all. Nobody but us. And guess what? That's just one of our companies under the umbrella of this ecosystem. This is what I want y'all to see how massive this is. Let's carry on. Let's go. It says, Miracle Pay bridges cryptocurrency and traditional finance, allowing merchants to accept cryptocurrency while converting it into fiat for banks deposits. So now if you have a business, let's say Lisa, you got the tent business, you tent windows. She's going to be the first person in Georgia to accept cryptocurrency for tinting your windows in your cars, vans, trucks, or whatever. So now Lisa gonna be able to accept cryptocurrency, but she can cash out with fiat right to her bank if she choose to. But I know Lisa Sharp, she gonna say, why would I cash out with fiat when I can cash out with crypto and then the crypto rises? Of course, we know crypto could go down as well. But when you see this ecosystem that we have, this from Damon, Amin, Meadows, our coin ain't gonna go down too much if it do go down. Ladies and gentlemen, let's read on. Key features: merchants acceptance. Real world businesses can accept crypto. Instant conversion. Crypto is converted into fiat instantly. Bank integration. Funds are deposited directly into bank accounts. See, this what simplifies things for companies. We don't have to go to Walmart and Target and say, "Oh, you got to retrain your tellers. You got the people that's the cashiers. They got to learn our system. They got to go to training." We would have never made it that way. Because now we're asking places like Walmart and Target to spend money to train their employees. They're not going to do that. But guess how genius our CEO, Mr. Hockentorian, is? He said, no. This gentleman right here is Hockentorian. He simplified the technology to tap, swipe, or insert. They don't have to change. They don't have to teach their employees. They don't have to change their system. They don't have to do nothing but literally incorporate our technology into their existing point of sales. Oh, you don't believe me? One thing about me, I love the truth. So guess what? Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna show you Equitoken POS system right now. This Equitoken's POS
Hey everyone,
system.
take a look at this. We just got a few of these machines shipped to us. It's the new Ingenico machine. And then when we turned it on, look at that. Look at that. How amazing is that? We're literally preloaded, not in the App Store, but actually on the device itself. You hit that, there you go.
Boom, miracle pay,
Incredible?
baby. Listen to me. Not only Equitoken though, let's go to PAX. Ladies and gentlemen, we can go on and on. Look at PAX machine. See, I know some people like, well, how do you know we got the contract? One thing about we don't do no lying. Look at that, miracle pay. Incorporated into their POS devices even. I told you we got PAX, we got Verifone, we got Shopify, we got NCR. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not playing no games with nobody. So now, back to this miracle pay. Remember, that's only one in the ecosystem. Let's go to the next one. Then we got Miracle Neo. This is the digital banking access. Check this out, y'all. Miracle Neo connects users to everyday financial tools that link crypto with traditional banking, turning digital value into practical spending power. Well, what do you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? Let me explain. You know how you can go to Bank of America, Navy Federal, you can do bank wiring. I can wire you $1 million right now. Or whatever that's. Well, they probably don't let me do that because they got to go through all this verification. They probably don't do that. But listen, I probably can wire you, let's say $50,000. That's from my IBAN account. See that? IBAN accounts, fully functional online banking. That gives you the technology of IBAN. I talked to one of my friends who used to be the CEO of Region Bank. I said, you know what an IBAN is, Martin? He said, of course I know what an IBAN is. I said, we have that technology in our ecosystem. He said, no, you don't. I said, yes, I do, brother. So he was blown away and in from that. See, you got to meet people where they at. He's a banker. He knows about that. So when I told him about the IBAN and we have it, he instantly got it. But we doing ours on the most secure platform on the face of the earth, known as the blockchain. Ladies and gentlemen, then we got crypto debit cards. spend digital assets in the real world. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you this. It's $4 trillion. $4 trillion in crypto wallets around the world. 4 trillion. Guess what they can't do? They can't go get a Big Mac. They can't go get an energy drink. They can't go, look, they can't go to the Louis store. Listen to me, y'all. Can't do it. They can't spend in the Louis store. But now they can. Now they're going to be able, thanks to us, because we allow that those people with over $4 trillion in their crypto wallet, we allow them access to do what we do every day with this Cash App card. Tap, swipe, or insert. That changed the world, ladies and gentlemen. Because all these people with crypto, all of us was crypto. Because if you got crypto in your wallet, you're a part of the 4 trillion. Now you're going to have access to spend as you please without having to use Uniswap, Simple Swap, and do all that. Like a friend of mine named Ty. He's a master trader. He trade big. So I was like, Ty, if you wanted to use your profit, how would you use your profit to buy yourself a car? Maybe let's say you want to buy a $90,000 car. He said, well, I gotta take my coins and then convert them into Bitcoin. So that's going to charge me a lot of fees because he don't trade one crypto. He trade a lot of different cryptos. So now you got to convert all those cryptocurrencies into Bitcoin. That means he lost a lot of money right there. Then he got to convert the Bitcoin to either Cash App or something or sell a Bitcoin. He got to do all this stuff to lose more money before he can even buy the car. But when I told him, I said, Ty, all that's over. We got our own crypto debit cards, brother. He said, come on, Amin. I said, bro, look at it for yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, you meet people where they're at and simplify their life. That's what the blockchain is for. So now we go to seamless connection. The bridge between blockchain holding and daily financial life. We simplify everything, y'all. Every day, like our everyday life. I just went and got me something to eat. Guess what? I paid with a debit card. And I talked to the gentleman about crypto. And God be my witness. He said, man, where did you get it? This is what he asked me. What degree do you have to know all this? I said, I don't have a degree. I said, I learned from our company, Bellator. I said, can I send you some information? He said, absolutely. Because on his food truck, it's a halal food truck. They sell halal food. It say American Express, Cash App, Visa, debit card. I mean, Visa and MasterCard. I said, as soon as it's going to say Miracle Pay. Ladies and gentlemen, he wants the information. He wants the information for his business and to join us. We simplifying people's lives. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. This is a no-brainer, y'all. I'm not finished. Let's carry on. Then we got our own wallets. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. We got our own wallets. We don't have to use MetaMask. We don't have to use these other wallets, but we choose to use them. Why? MetaMask is one of the most popular wallets and one of the most secure wallets in the world. So why wouldn't we join with and have our ecosystem, our network, meaning Miracle Chain, on MetaMask? We're a business. We're a business, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's comfortable in the crypto world with MetaMask. They got top-notch security. So of course we're going to partner with them. They want to partner us. Why? Because they don't want to miss the boat. They know how many transactions is going to come through Miracle Pay. They know how many transactions going to come through Miracle Chain, our own blockchain, which we use MetaMask. But we have our own wallet. Make no mistake about it. Look, Miracle Wallet, the secure entry point. Miracle Wallet lowers the barrier to entry so everyday users can safely participate in Web3 without technical complexity. Ladies and gentlemen, Web3 just means blockchain. Don't get caught on the word. Don't get scared. Check it out. It says key features. Simplified access. Create a wallet using your email and password. That's how easy we did. Now, we made it so easy because guess what? You ain't got to secure your 12 words like you do with MetaMask. You lose your 12 words, you out of the picture. MetaMask can't open your wallet for you. Nobody can open your wallet for you. You dead in the water. Not over here. Ladies and gentlemen, an email and a password. We got one of the most secure wallets in the industry. Check this out. No seed phrases. Eliminates the risk of managing complex recovery phrases. Let me tell you what I had to do with my recovery phrases. This is crazy. I had to go to PetSmart, which I recommend everybody to do. I had to go to PetSmart, and you know the doggy tags where you put your dog name on it? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I got those and put my seed word, my recovery phrases on it. Why? Because it's fireproof and it's waterproof, and I can hide them anywhere I want. Ladies and gentlemen, it's business. You understand? So I don't want to put it on a piece of paper and then it so happened to be a flood in my house and my paper got messed up, or my dog chew it up, or it, God forbid, a fire happened. I ain't home, an electrical fire happened. Anything can happen. I'm thinking business because I know it's going to be a lot of money in the wallets, ladies and gentlemen. So you better protect your wallet too. Guess what? We helped you with that. We helped you with that. No recovery phrases over here. So we're giving you the choice. You can deal with MetaMask or you can deal with the Miracle Wallet. Guess what? Unified storage. Listen to this. Not only can you hold digital currency like crypto and all that, but look, holds tokens, NFTs, and digital assets across the entire ecosystem. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm telling y'all. What? See, this is what I mean when I say we have a complete ecosystem. There's no stone unturned with what we have. Remember I told y'all in the beginning? I guarantee you nobody ever seen nothing like what I'm about to show you tonight. And I'm proving it right now. Yes or yes? Yes. Carry on, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have, Equitoken. Listen to me. I don't know how to pronounce it. Equitoken. It's the short for equity. Listen to me. Guess what? It's a real world asset tokenization. This gonna mess y'all up. Because you know why? It gives you ownership. Check this out. The Equitoken brings real world asset, meaning real RWA. That's what it stands for. Real world asset. You're going to see this acronym. RWA. Put that in your mind. Turn it on. Boop. Real world assets. Onto the blockchain, enabling secure digital custody and on-chain proof of ownership. You want equity, right? Equity. You want equity, right? Equitoken. I think how you pronounce it. Guess what? It gives you ownership, digital ownership. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What's the key features? Check this out. Real world asset tokenization. Tangible assets converted to digital form. What do you mean by that, Mr. Meadows? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you real quick. Let me show you where to go. I'm excited about this right here. Look at this. An airport. Watch this. Hold up. Let me see something. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at this. Watch this. Bam. Watch this, y'all. It's going to blow you. You know why I do things like this? I do it because I ain't got nothing to hide. I do everything real. And real, here go right here. Boom. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look what we tokenizing. Watch this. It's going to blow your mind. Come on now. You know I'm a little
Imagine an airport that is yours. Imagine a city that is yours. With Beyond Bucharest, it is all possible.
I need us to get that part right here. Look at this. Look what they said. The world's first tokenized airport and a smart city, y'all. So guess what? Remember our ecosystem. This is what I'm gonna get this name pronounced correctly by tomorrow. This is the real world asset token, right? Check it. It says RWA tokenization. Tangible assets convert to a digital form. Check it out. Global access enables fractional investment in high value assets. What's the high value asset? We tokenizing the world first airport and smart city. How can you get ownership? The proof, look at the last one. Proof of ownership, transparent and immutable on-chain record. When you get these real world tokens, these Equitokens, guess what? This is your proof of ownership. Why? It's on the most trusted platform on the face of the earth. The blockchain is fully transparent, and you get fractional ownership by owning the tokens. I need us to get how unbelievable that is. No other company has the complete package of what we're doing. I talked to a gentleman when I was just in Los Angeles. Check it out. We in LA, and he was, it's my man. I ain't gonna talk bad about him, but he was, bragging about his platform. Oh man, because they got a nice platform in Atlanta. They tokenizing the whole building and all types of stuff. I think it's a nice project, nice size project. So I was like, do y'all got your own blockchain? He was like, yeah. I said, you don't got your own blockchain yet. You well in. I was like, you lying. Because I knew he wasn't ready. But he had to come back. He humbled himself and said, you know what I mean? I know I was just trying to defend my company. We don't have our blockchain yet, but we get ready to get it. So that's when you know somebody is real. Because sometimes in an argument, to win an argument, you just want to win. So you'll lie and everything. So I was just letting them talk. I was like, come on, man. You don't got to do that. Because when I get into something, I learn it. And I know we the first ones to have a complete ecosystem. But his project is nice. Know what I told him? Come on over to my place. It'll be so nice. Listen to him. I said, come on over, man. You know what I mean? We're going to put you on our ecosystem. See, we got to get out of pride. It's about being successful. So when I showed him what we have, he went back and talked to the powers that be, and we're talking about bringing their project on our blockchain. So, ladies and gentlemen, once people get out their feelings and they can come on, we're going to hug them. We're going to give them a big hug. Come on over, y'all. Come on over. So I'm telling you, we got to know our business, though, ladies and gentlemen, because we in the real world assets. This right here is next level business. We have another project coming down the pipe. It's the crude oil. We get ready to tokenize, listen to what I just said, billions of barrels of oil, of crude oil. Ladies and gentlemen, this deal go down. Oh my God. And let me be quiet. All I'm gonna say is it's a very, 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 very good chance that it's gonna happen. That's all I can say. So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because it's not a game for real. So now we got, remember, we ain't even, all we talking about is the whole ecosystem. Those of us who like trading, guess what? We got Miracle Chain DEX and Miracle Chain, I don't want to say sex, but the centralized trading platform and a decentralized trading platform. Check it out. It says the Trading and Liquidity Hub, the ecosystem centralized and decentralized trading hub supporting ecosystem tokens, utility, and liquidity participation. Check it out. Key features. Dual access, both DeFi, decentralized, and centralized trading option. You can do either one. Some people want to be DeFi, stay decentralized. That's fine. Some people like to face centralized systems. That's fine too. You got the option on our whole ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Our miracle chain gives you the option to do either or. Then we got earning yields, opportunities for staking, and liquidity participation. What? You can stake your coins and make money, but just letting them hold your coin? Absolutely. We're giving you that option as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you got rewards, incentivized participation for holding or trading assets. We're trying to give people money. Not like the bank, you let the bank hold your money, and then this is by law. It says, let's say you get a bank $100,000, and you go back an hour later and say, I want my $100,000. I don't want to close my account. I just want 100. I want 90,000. Let's say 90,000. They're gonna say, no, sir. You got to schedule that date, sir. Then you can't say, oh, I want my money. They're gonna say, well, sir, you said you don't want to close the account. So by law, all those thick papers that you signed, open that account, you signed and said, all of us did who got a bank account. At any time, the bank only has to give me 10% of anything I got in my bank account. That's with all those thick papers that we never read, and we just sign our life away, sign our money away, sign our money away. We giving somebody total control of our hard-earned money. But then when somebody try to tell you, listen, get you a note that's going to pay you for the rest of your life, you can sell it, you can trade it, you can leave it to your family, it's yours. I don't know, let me do a little bit of research. I don't know, let me check it out. But you let these centralized banks get over on you every day. We've seen that in COVID. We never questioned them. Know why? We've been programmed from school. The same people that own the school system own the banks. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. The same people. So they're going to train us from kids. Get a good job, open a bank account, get you a house with a white picket fence and a dog. Da-da-da. How is that working out for us? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what they treat us. This is they program us. We don't know no better. 4 food groups, all that stuff is, we got to that's a whole nother Zoom. Let's not even talk about that. So listen, back to this. We got decentralized and centralized trading platform on our ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. But let's check this out. Then we got Leveler. Check out Leveler, ladies and gentlemen. Leveler leverages liquidity protocol. This next level business right here, y'all. So now, Leveler enhances liquidity participation through structured leverage, allowing users to amplify liquidity strategy or earn as lenders. Ladies and gentlemen, this next level business. Look at the key features. Secured loans. I'm going to say that again. Secured loans. Increase liquidity positions using protocol loans. Lending capital. Provide capital as a lender to earn. Listen, we're going to be able to take our coins, y'all, and get a loan off of them. Then I'm going to do one better for you. And this over people's heads. I don't want y'all to get too technical because we didn't get to that part yet. Because I don't want to confuse nobody. But I got to, since we talk about it, I got to throw it out there. We're going to be able to go to companies like Walmart. Walmart profit might be several $100 million. We can tell Walmart, bring that over here on our platform, and you can earn some money off of that instead of putting it in a bank that ain't giving you nothing. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. But that's when they open that, look, that's on a whole nother level. So look, ladies and gentlemen, the last one is risk management. Designed with collateralized structures to manage DeFi risks. See, we We shortening the risk over here. That's how unique this opportunity is. Now check this out. Stake note. This the lending protocol. Y'all think I was playing? Check it out. A crypto collateralized borrowing system that allows users to unlock liquidity while maintaining ownership of their assets. Let's cut through to this. You got some coins? Come on over here and stake them with us. Collateralized borrowing. Stake crypto to borrow funds. You got $1 million in Phoenix token, $50,000 in Phoenix token, 100 million, whatever you got, 100,000 in Phoenix token. Guess what? Stake them over here. You got Bitcoin? Stake them over here. You got ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to hear what I just said. Ain't no, well, Mr. Meadows, your credit score is not up to par, so we can't give you no loan. You don't fit the criteria. You don't have enough. You ain't been with us long enough. You only been with this bank for 15 years. We can't get, ladies, we ain't got to worry about none of that. Ladies and gentlemen, you got some crypto? We're going to give you a loan. It's going to be a brief fill out. You got to fill out certain things, but we ain't putting you through all that foolishness, especially if you staking Phoenix token, because we know the value of our token. We can assure that. Look, the next one, no selling required. Access liquid capital without selling the underlying asset. We don't even want you to sell your coins. I need y'all to get what we talking about. This is so powerful, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't even got, you know, somebody called me, I think it was yesterday, she told me. She said, Amin, how can I take my PNIC, my Phoenix token, off of MetaMask and cash out? I said, what? I said, hold. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you got Phoenix token, if you got to cash out, call Damon, Amin Meadows, because I will buy your Phoenix token. And I'm not even playing. Don't sell it back to the market. Damon, Amin Meadows is telling you right now in front of everybody, you got Phoenix token, you need some money, I'm going to buy it for you. I'm going to buy it from you. Okay? That's for real. But she wanted to sell it back to the market. Ladies and gentlemen, our Phoenix token is the gas. This whole ecosystem that I'm showing you runs off our Phoenix token, which right now, let me show you, is less than a penny right now. Let me refresh the screen so I can give you real time how much it is. Right now, it's 1/8 of a penny. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm telling y'all. Look all that green. We up, stable. We might fluctuate a little bit, but we up, ladies and gentlemen. But let me give you another example. This is the BNB token. The BNB token is only the gas for their website. If you want to buy, trade, sell, or anything like that on their website, you got to use the BNB token. That's facts. But ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something real quick. Let me show you the power. Let me show you the power of our Phoenix token, if I can find it. Just bear with me, because like I said, I like doing things live. Let me just go right here. I'm going to open another joint. I love the whole thing. Let me go to Phoenix token. There you go right here. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Phoenix token. You can go to the web. We want you to go to the website. Check it out right here. Check this video out.
Phoenix token, a realm where digital currency meets tangible assets and where every transaction carries the promise of growth and prosperity. Phoenix isn't your everyday cryptocurrency. It's a powerhouse. The lifeblood coursing through the veins of the Miracle Group of companies. Every transaction within this group, whether it's Code Node, Leveler, Miracle Cash, Miracle Estate, Miracle Pay, is empowered by Phoenix token. The truly unique Phoenix is about opportunities. Imagine a world where every purchase, every investment, every transaction you make within the Miracle Group is not just an exchange of value, but an investment in your future. That's the power of Phoenix token. It turns every transaction into an opportunity for growth. The Phoenix token offers exclusive earning avenues, ensuring that every token holder gets a slice of the pie. It's not just about buying and holding, it's about earning and growing. Are you ready to be part of this financial miracle? If so, get ready to invest. The countdown has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. We talking about this one coin is the gas for everything I just been going over, y'all. And you want to cash out now at less than a penny? And the BNB token is at $631, and all that is gas for a website? No real world asset, no tap swipe insert, no airport in smart city, no crude oil, none of that stuff. What? Like I said, you want to cash out? Come see Damon, Amin, Meadows, please, because I will definitely buy them for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, back to this right here. It says transparency at the bottom. Fully on-chain loan transparency. Everything on the blockchain is fully transparent. We're going to be not only the first ecosystem completely on the blockchain, but just our company, the network marketing side and affiliate marketing side, whatever you want to call it. Guess what? We're the first ones to be on the blockchain as well. So guess what? The company can't steal your money. Understand what I just said? There will be no rug pulls over here. Know why? It's on a blockchain. They can't do it if they wanted to do it. We're on a blockchain. That means they don't have access on the smart contract. Whatever they say we are, it has to go with the smart contract that's on a blockchain, full transparency. There will be no rug pulls over here. Don't y'all get that part? We can all sleep comfortably knowing that we can wake up and that website's still gonna be up. How many of us went through that? Ladies and gentlemen, let's carry on. Phoenix Arena. This is the on blockchain gaming. Guess what? Let me just cut through the chase. We're going to have, if you play bingo, if your mother played bingo, you're going to be able to play bingo and win cryptocurrency. What? You're going to win real money? What? Playing puzzles, games. Guess what? Lottery. How many people play Powerball? We're going to have the crypto Powerball. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm telling you. And guess what? Transactions. I need y'all to get this, understand it. Tap, swipe, insert, cha-ching. We get paid off transactions, y'all. You know how many people play bingo? You know how many people play lottery? You know how many people play games online? If you look at the celebrities right now, online gambling is at an all-time high. Know why? Our children, they don't care about Vegas no more. They don't care about Atlantic City no more. These casinos are losing billions of dollars because in our days, it was an honor to go to Las Vegas or Atlantic City. It's like we're going to, oh my God, we're going to something magical and miracle. These kids don't care about that. They in the I just said it yesterday. They in the metaverse, like the Matrix, right on their phone, or they put their virtual reality glasses and play with their friends. We all in Japan together. Yeah, this is the stuff that's on this. Listen, this AI stuff is different. So the kids is playing on their phones and they in virtual places. Guess what? We're going to provide that type of gaming in our system. This is Phoenix Arena. We're going to have all that. Look, it says competitions, trading competition, tournaments. We're going to have challenges. You know, people like on Twitch and whatever that thing, y'all play games for money. We're going to do all that. I need us to understand how big this is. This is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm excited, because we have never seen all this in one place. There's companies out there doing a little bit of everything I just explained, but nobody has the total package. Lastly, it says on-chain rewards. Earn digital assets through gameplay and skills. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an unbelievable opportunity. Then we got Minterra, automated reward distribution, an automated on-chain reward distribution system where NFTs are linked to revenue streams for passive digital income. Did y'all just hear what I just said? So now the NFT utility. NFT acts as the keys to revenue streams. Listen to me, y'all. The CPU nodes, the Project X, the Guardian nodes, all attached to an NFT because that gives you the security, smart contract that assures you that all payouts are verifiable on chain. I need y'all to hear what I just said. We can verify every single thing. That means that might say there'll be no rug pulls, thanks to Mentera. We NFT, smart contracts. We're solidifying everything that we do in our company so nobody will ever be cheated. The company can't scam us. See, if anybody understood about blockchain technology and smart contracts and the word scam wouldn't even come up. All the stuff I'm showing you, but that comes from ignorance. And I mean ignorance of not knowing. A lot of us just don't know. And I'm learning as I go. I don't know everything, but I study my business. I've been scammed. I've been beat up. I'm a wounded warrior. I've been in so many companies that grand opening, grand closing. My name been scarred. My family been lost money. I had to repay people because I didn't own the company, but I'm a leader. And guess who they look at? You and I as leaders. They don't look at the company. They look at it. Oh, Lisa, you scammed me. Oh, Derek, you scammed me. Oh, Carlos, you scammed me. What? I don't own that company. I got lost money like you lost money. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We will never have to worry about that ever again with us. This is the first company that we can ever say proudly that everybody on our team who take action, they're going to win. That has never happened to us, y'all. Never. I'm so happy about this one right here, y'all. Guess what we can already have also? SCORE. Digital financial identity. Check this out. A blockchain-based financial reputation layer that expands assets to financial tools globally through Web3 credit scoring. We got a blockchain credit score. Y'all ain't hear me. The money that's going to come from this. Anybody that understands data is the money, B. Data is the money. This is why Facebook is free. And we just keep giving Facebook all our data for free. You know what they give us? You can post pictures. You can see what you want. What do you like? What kind of car you like? What kind of... Know why? We keep giving Facebook data. We giving them data. And know what they're doing? Selling our data. And ain't giving us a penny. I'm going to say that again. Facebook is selling our data. Guess what? They getting billions of dollars. We don't get a dime. Instagram, same thing. All those, same thing. They're not giving us a penny. But now, even our credit score, we getting paid from. Y'all not hearing what I'm telling y'all. We get ready to bank the unbanked in the world. The unbanked people that don't have a bank account, don't have a credit score, they can't go and get a loan for a car. You know, they can't. Now, we're getting ready to provide the world to be banked. Ladies and gentlemen, that alone is, we can have this right here, and it's enough for everybody on this call to be multimillionaires. And I'm dead serious. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think y'all understand what I'm telling y'all. Now, check this one out. Bellator Life, an AI-powered growth network. That's us, y'all. Bellator Life is a human growth engine of the ecosystem. It connects individuals like us to the ecosystem and supports their growth through an AI-guided personal financial journey. We got an app coming out called Cha-Ching. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can tell our app, the AI Cha-Ching app, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make 50,000. I want to make 100,000 a month. The two assistants on the AI app that we have is called Bella and Thor. You can pick Bella to be your assistant, or you can pick Thor to be your assistant. So I can say, Bella, I want to make $100,000 a month. Bella gonna look at all my structure in my back office, what I bought, how much money I got, all that, how much money I'm making every day. And she gonna say, okay, Mr. Meadows, you need to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G to make $100,000 a month. She gonna give you the layout. Would you like me to call your first prospect? Yes, Bella. Call them and get and prospect them towards the opportunity. What? Yes. This is the technology that's coming as a Bellator member. And if you sign up tonight as a Bellator member, you're going to get access to this too. Ladies and gentlemen, the next 90 days of our life is going to be a game changer. So our Bellator community is part of this ecosystem. Only way we can get a part of this ecosystem is through Bellator. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. The only way regular people can get any of the things I just went through is through this company, Bellator, right here. This is the human interface. This is what it's about. Look at the key features, ladies and gentlemen. It says AI guidance, personal navigation of an ecosystem opportunities, team growth, structured team-based growth and reward system, ownership, turns active participation into long-term digital asset ownership. Because know why? The nodes I'm about to show you, you own them. The company don't owns them. Owns them. That's not a word. Own them. The company do not own our nodes. You can sell your node. You can gift your node. You can even lease your node. It's yours. You can do what you want to do with them. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can, like I got my grandson's nodes because I'm leaving a legacy. They don't even know they're making money right now because our nodes are paying us right now. And my grandson is a baby. He ain't a baby, but he's going to be my baby. He's not even 11 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game changer right here. So this is what we're talking about. Now, we have the complete ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. What I just went through, I need us to understand is finance is global, ownership is on chain, and growth is AI guided. So now, what I just been through, because I just showed you these contracts and all that, look what our owner said. Our owner, because of this ecosystem, he has a message for everybody. Look at this.
Hi there. Today I'm happy to announce the establishment of Metaterra. We have finally consolidated all our projects, all our businesses under the Metaterra umbrella. We have signed a concrete agreement with Wall Street Capital Partners. Together, we are bringing this to the second level. Our vision has finally been executed. We are ready.
So now, because of everything I showed you, right? This is our website, metaterra.com. This is our ecosystem. Because I just showed you the ecosystem breakdown. This is what I just broke down to you right here. I just broke down all this ecosystem. Remember? This is the ecosystem. This is it on our website. Check it out. Right here. We just went through Miracle Chain, Miracle Pay, Miracle Wallet. We just went through this whole thing. Check it out. Because of this, that's why our owner said we have a solid contract with Wall Street Partner Capital. Well, who is Wall Street Partner Capital, ladies and gentlemen? I'm happy you asked. Let's go to their website. Guess what? This is who? Let's play the video.
Hello, I'm Douglas Anderson, Chief Executive Officer of Wall Street Capital Partners, with offices in Beverly Hills, West Palm Beach, Riyadh, Istanbul, and headquarters on Wall Street in New York City. When I was asked by Forbes Romania to participate in the first business mixer between Romania and America, breaking borders and building bridges, I was only too happy to accept.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to understand Wall Street Partner Capital is one of the major financial institutions on Wall Street. They take companies public. They fund companies. You can do your homework on this unbelievable company all you want. But guess what? Let's go back to our website. Let's go to leadership. And guess what? This is our leader, Hakan Torhan. But guess who else is under this umbrella of the board of advisory? Douglas Anderson as the chairman. Who is Mr. Douglas Anderson? I'm happy you asked. Let's look about his bio. Let's check his bio out together. It says Mr. Anderson was formerly trained on Wall Street as an underwriter. During his career in the Fortune 500 financial service sector, he rose to management positions with $25 million in underwriting authority. That means he cutting a check. If you come and you need $10 million for your business, if he believe in it, he gonna stroke a check. If you need $20 million, he gonna stroke a check. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He takes companies public. Guess what company he's taking public? Meadows, our company, will be a publicly traded company this month. I don't think y'all hear what I just said. We're in a 20-day blackout period. If the 20 days exceed, this month is short. It might be in the beginning of March. Whatever is 21 days. Listen to me, y'all. Publicly traded company. But let's read the last sentence about who Mr. Anderson truly is. I mean, the last paragraph. It says, at Mr. Anderson's request, just his request. Hey, Larry, I need you to do something for me. That's a request. At Mr. Anderson's request, the following individuals accepted board seats with his company or his clients. Let's read a couple names real quick. Let's say president of Microsoft. Everybody know who Microsoft is, right? COO of Boeing, that's the airline. Director of the CIA. U.S. Secretary of Agriculture. U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary. Stop right there. So you mean to tell me Mr. Anderson, the man that's on our website as the chairman, he's the chairman of the board of our company, Meadows, right? This is our website. He's on our website. This individual can call the director of the CIA. He on speed dial. Let me blow it up for you if you can't see it. Director of the CIA. He can also call the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary. These are not regular people in his Rolodex. So if you think Mr. Douglas Anderson, who is not only the CEO of Wall Street Capital Partners, a multi-million-dollar company on Wall Street, makes billions and trillions of dollars, but he also can call his friend, who is the director of the CIA, what's up with this company called Meadows? What about this? I could call the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary. What's up with this guy named Hakan Torhan? Before I put my name on their company. You think that he investigate to protect his brand? Let's put our business hats on for a minute and stop letting our wounds and we got beat up in the industry. We got beat up with investments. We got beat up as an entrepreneur. And now we're so scared. We're so leery. I don't know. Let me do some homework. What homework can you do more than a man that got direct access to the director of the CIA, that got direct access to the U.S. Deputy Defense Secretary? Your arms don't reach that long. Let's keep it real. First thing you're going to do is Google, YouTube. Let me see what Google says about him or the company. Ladies and gentlemen, stop playing with your future. I'm showing you the movers and shakers of the world. not of the industry of network marketing. This ain't even network marketing. It's not even network marketing. It's affiliate. Because guess what? You don't even got to build nothing over here. Art, like, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You don't even have to introduce nobody to this opportunity. You can invest, sit back and collect your money for the rest of your life. Because as Greg said it yesterday, my money don't depend on nobody else joining. I'm going to say that again. This company, I'm going to show you, your money don't depend on nobody else joining this company that you brought. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. But let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. It says on our website, also on his board of director, is Mr. Stephen Moore, Mr. Steve Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, you know somebody had the nerve to call corporate on me talking about Mr. Meadows is talking about politics and he brought up Donald Trump and something. I'm like, I did what? Like, I start laughing because they lying on me. I don't like nobody lie on me. I pulled this video up of Mr. Moore giving Donald Trump advice because that's his job. He's one of the top economists in the world. I didn't say nothing about no Donald Trump. I said that Mr. Moore is intelligent enough and the president of the free world, whether you like him or not, has him in the Oval Office talking about our money as U.S. citizens. This man has to be a level of respect and credibility. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump. But guess what? We so emotional. But let me tell you about business, ladies and gentlemen. Business don't have no time for emotions. And in this video, this man said, I called the president. He's showing the president the numbers of our economy is wrong. He's a numbers man. This is the same individual that's on our board, ladies and gentlemen, right here. But then let's go to Mr. John Bayer. And listen, let me tell you on our website, you can go down here, hit the drop-down box, and read for yourself. Read the unbelievable bios these gentlemen have. Mr. John Bayer, you know he's responsible for the cell phone that's in my hand right here? The handheld cell phone. Ladies and gentlemen, do your homework. Then we got Mr. Fernando Villasola, who is a U.S. senator in Mexico, who's another billionaire who has a publicly traded company on Wall Street right now. The U.S. Stock Exchange, of a $60 billion publicly traded company. Then we got Miss Monica Profit, who's a blockchain guru. Remember those $4 billion wallets people got in their wallets? She know the whales. What's a whale, Mr. Meadows? A whale is a person in crypto that got millions and billions of dollars. Monica Profit knows a lot of them. So then we got Russ, who is another financial guru, but one that I like, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of my favorites right now. Is Mr. Steve Norris. Why? Because Mr. Norris is literally the founder of the Carlyle Group. Let me see if I think I got it pulled up somewhere. The Carlyle Group, ladies and gentlemen. Is this it? No. Here we go. The Carlyle Group, all this stuff is public record. That's why I keep it on my laptop. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carlyle Group says we manage $477 billion in assets. Mr. Norris, who sits on our board, also gave the money and the product to a little company called Amazon. You ever heard of Amazon? Well, Mr. Norris is the one who lent them the money when he was late on payments to pay the money back. This is how far Mr. Norris go back. And these great minds sit on our board of advisor. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. Did I not prove tonight that our company is solid as a rock? I need to see some emojis. I needed something on the chat. Did I just prove that everything that we talked about is solid as a rock? Send me some love in the chat. But I can go on. I'm just trying to stop it from a time's sake. So we solid as a rock, y'all. I can go on. So listen, when I do that, you know that's what I do. You know our song. We got to play our song. Because I said we solid as a rock. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Where our song at, y'all? Here we go. This is our song.
Both of us learned to trust.
We learned to trust with this company, not run away. Don't run away, y'all.
There was no time to play.
No time to play.
Build it up.
We building it up.
Build it up.
And now it's solid. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Yeah. We solid as a rock. Dun, 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 dun. That's what this company is. And the products are hot, 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 hot. Listen, I can have fun when I do this. Listen to me. You can't have fun. You ain't ready. Listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, y'all ready to talk about some money? Because I had to prove to y'all. That's why I do. That's how I do my presentations. You don't like it? Go on another presentation. This is how I do my presentations. Because I know we solid as a rock. And I want people to understand when you invest your money, you are doing it on a solid foundation. This is why I go above and beyond during my presentations. Now, let's talk about how some money is going to benefit you. Okay? Let's talk about some money. So now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this right here. Now, with this is what we are blessed to bless people with. We have CPU nodes. Ladies and gentlemen, these CPU nodes, we don't have no small ones no more. So we got the $1,200 and up. You want one of them is $1,200. You want 3 for $36. You want 7 for $8,400. So listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Meadows, what is a CPU node? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, let me make it very simple. You see these machines right here? You see this machine right here, this PAX machine? You see this point of sale right here? Well, your CPU node, which is right here, every time somebody tap, swipe, or insert on any of these machines, guess what? You get a cha-ching, just like on my shirt. Tap, swipe, or insert, cha-ching, you get some money. So don't overthink it. Make it very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Every time somebody taps, swipes, or insert using cryptocurrency with any of those companies, listen to me. Let's go back because I don't want to leave. I don't want to lose nobody. Check it out. Any of these machines, McDonald's, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Shopify, you can go anywhere. When they tap, just like they tap it right there on Shopify, and they use cryptocurrency, guess what? You getting a cha-ching. It could be every second, every minute, every hour. You gonna get paid. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give some real examples. Check it out. 80% of the transaction, we get an 80-20 split. So check it out. Mr. Meadows, can you break that down to me? Absolutely. Let me break it down to you, ladies and gentlemen, real term. Let's say we got 3 million merchants, meaning 3 million businesses. And only these 3 million businesses are only making $5 a day in transactions, which we know is a total joke. But guess what? Somebody gonna say, well, where you gonna get 3 million merchants at, Mr. Meadows? Okay, well, PAC said they got 80 right there, 80 million. Equitoken, hold up, I ain't finished. Well, Equitoken said they got tens of millions. Should I go on? I'm only saying 80 million. I'm sorry, 3 million. So 3 million merchants at just $5. We know that's a joke, but I'm just going to do it for purposes, for examples. Ladies and gentlemen, a whole year at just $5 and only 3 million merchants, our company will make $5.4 billion just in transaction fees. Now, there's only 210,000 CPU nodes that you and I can own. All right? So now, 30% of that 5.4 billion, which is 1.6, got to get divided into the 210,000 CPU nodes. That's approximately $7,800 a year each node. So you bought a one-time node for $1,200, and it's going to bring you back $7,800 at this scenario every year, annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up, let's do some math. Because men lie, women lie, our nose don't lie. Listen to me. So you talking about 7,800. How many months in a year? 12. Divided by 12, that's $650 a month every month. What? You only spent $1,200. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I just got to keep it real with y'all. This slide was created before we had these contracts. Listen to me. I just told you, look at what NCR. They said 20 million device supported. This with the man, we get paid off of transactions. Just NCR alone is 227 billion in transaction process monthly. Hold up, let's go to Verifone. Verifone what? Verifone said they got 8 trillion. Y'all not hearing me. And y'all worry about why, y'all talking about why I'm hollering. If you understood these numbers, you'd be hollering too. Listen to me, y'all. 8 trillion. This ain't our website. This their website. This they numbers. And I just did you some numbers at $5. And you talking about where I get $650 a month? That's somebody mortgage, somebody rent. But hold up, let's do a little better scenario, okay? So now, let's say we get 10%. That means 10 million merchants at the same $5 though. I ain't even went up on the $5. That's 27,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, now hold up. Let's do that 27,000 divided into how many months in a year? 12. Check it out. Now that's 22.5. Okay, it's warming up in here. $2,250 a month. That's a mortgage. That's definitely a car note. Ladies and gentlemen, you only spent $1,200 one time in your life. I didn't say you had to be on auto ship. I didn't say you had to recruit nobody. I didn't say you had to be on this Zoom call. I didn't say none of that. If you are an investor, if you are an entrepreneur, and you just want to spend your money and invest and kick back and get residual income, true residual income for the rest of your life, this is the opportunity for you. If you are a wounded warrior like me, or if you are a builder, if you are a network marketer, and you say, I got one more run in me, one more run. I want to make up for every loss I ever caused anybody, even though we don't cause it. I'm just talking about as a leader. I can call the same people who lost money by believing in me. I can call every last one of them. And if they take action with Bellator, every last one of them will win. They will make money what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who Mr. Lee is? Mr. Lee is one of my best friends. He's on this call right now. Mr. Lee is legally blind. You know why I say ask Mr. Lee? Because Mr. Lee got more nodes than me. He got more coins than me. He got more shares than me. Only thing he ain't got more than me is guardian nodes. I'm going to get to that in a minute because I'm battling with him. It's a healthy competition. So my question to you is, if a blind man can see it, Mr. Lee is legally blind. If a blind man can see this opportunity, what's our excuse? So ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you this right here because we got a promotion that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss this because guess what? I'm sorry to tell y'all, tomorrow it ends. I know, Mr. Meadows, I just found about this today. Can they? No, I don't think they're going to extend it. Look at the deal they got going on. You buy a CPU node today, they gonna give you one free. So it's buy one, get one free. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the calculator now. Remember, if one give you $27,000 annually, what does two give you? 27,000 times 2 gives you what? Times 2 equals what? $54,000 what? Annually, residually. Don't believe me? Ask Mr. Lee. Hold up now. Let's divide that into 12. Because it's 12 months in a year, right? Divided by 12 equals what? Bam! $4,500 a month. That's a mortgage and a car note. Absolutely. That'll change your zip code. One, think about what I just said. There's those of us on this call right now that don't make $54,000 a year, period. We go to work every day. We get up dark 30 in the morning and come home dark 30 at night. We missing our kids growing up. We even the brothers, like I got some people on this call that's doctors, and they got money. They got money. Oh, why my camera ain't showing? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Look, they got money, but they don't have time freedom. I'm gonna say that again. There's got some doctors on this call. They got money, but they don't got time freedom. I got some accountants on this call. My accountant's on this call. She got money, but she be working 12, 14-hour days. And she got a staff. So we can allow people like her and the doc time freedom. See, they ain't like a lot of, see, this opportunity is for everybody. I got a dentist friend. He's one of the top dentists in Atlanta. He's on the cover of a magazine about being one of the top dentists. And this is not even an exaggeration. But guess what? He said he talked to his financial advisor. He can't retire until he's 65. He like 61 right now. But guess what's happening to my friend? And I'm not saying this to be joking about him. His hand's starting to shake. And when you're a dentist, that ain't a good sign. Because you going into somebody's mouth. And I'm not going to lie to you. He my friend, but he ain't touching these pretty. I paid $30,000 for these teeth. But I ain't trying to make no joke, but I'm dead serious. He my friend, but I don't go to him as a patient. I don't. Because I know the inside. So I'm just being real right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a game. So we have something for everybody. You understand? But this right here, this opportunity is not going past the 11th tomorrow at 11:59 Hawaiian time. I don't have no, they extended. So I really doubt it was going to be another extension. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we got something else though. Hold up, I ain't finished. Before we open up for questions and answers, we got something called what? Let me show y'all. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up. We got, let me just open it up. Hold up. All right, I'm opening up. I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. Here we go. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to make sure we get everything. We get everybody. Check this out. We got what you call guardian nodes, right? Check this out. All right. Here we go. I'm going to pull up our guardian nodes, y'all. Oh, let's go to Project X. Okay, here we go. Guardian nodes. Let me show you what our guardian nodes are, ladies and gentlemen. And these guardian nodes are unbelievable. Check this out. Here we go. Let me open this guardian node up. Here we go. This is the guardian node, ladies and gentlemen. Look, these are guardian nodes. Now, check it out. I'm going to go real fast, but then we're going to open up for question and answers. Guardian nodes do just that. A guardian node is created by locking 4,000 Merix tokens into a smart contract. That's all you got to know. The users lock, you get 4,000 Merix tokens at 60 cents a token. So right now, these guardian nodes, let's go into the back office and look how much they cost right now. These guardian nodes, here they go right here. Guardian nodes. Look, guardian nodes start off at $24 for one guardian node. It goes all the way up to you get 7 of them. Play with about 100,000, whatever you want to spend in Guardian nodes. Guess what? $2,400 for one of them. Okay, Mr. Meadows, what is the Guardian node though? Let me explain it to you. Real simple. There's only going to be 300 Guardian nodes. I mean 3,000. So you pay 2,400 right now today, only today. Guess what? It locks you in to have a Guardian node. Right now in 5 weeks, I think it's going to be less than 5 weeks because they just put out an email, but I didn't read it, so don't quote me on that. In no more than 5 weeks, the Guardian node is starting off. You got them at 60 cents tonight. They're going to start off at $1.25. So that Guardian node was automatically in less than 5 weeks. Boom, $5,000. You done made a profit already in less than 5 weeks. It went from 60 cents to $1.25. Then let me tell you this though, so you can understand exactly what that means. When any activity occur on the Merix ecosystem, guess what? Guess what the ecosystem is? Tap, swipe, or insert, transaction fees generated, fee pool, distribution to the Guardian node. So that's we talk about tap, swipe, insert. Guess what? It's gonna feed the Guardian node. This is how we gonna get paid real quick. Right now, our Miracle Chain is making anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000 a day, every day right now. 50% of that, when the Guardian nodes go live, guess what? 50% of that revenue is going straight to the node owners, us as node owners. 50% is going to be split between the 3,000 Guardian node owners. It's only 3,000 of us. Check it out. But then, boom, when the revenue that the Miracle Chain, our blockchain, makes $100,000 to $250,000, our earnings go 35%. So we get 35% of that. Then when we go to $250,000 and beyond, our revenue go to 25%. The more money, listen to me, y'all. This opportunity is unbelievable. Because let me tell you why. You see this right here? The Merix token is starting off at 60 cents today. In less than 5 weeks, it go to $1.25. But guess what? It's a utility token as well. And what happens to a utility token when it's being used? The value goes up. So let's say, remember, look what it said. Look what it say. It's awarded generational. Listen to me. Any activities, any transaction is going to do what? Bring liquidity to the Merix token. So, ladies and gentlemen, you get 4,000 Merix tokens, right? 4,000. So you listen to me. You get 4,000 Merix tokens, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Look, let's look at the calculator. 4,000 at 60 cents. Look, 60 cents is 2,400. But now, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. The Merix tokens go to what? Let's say it go to $10. So now 4,000 times how much? 10. You got a Guardian node worth $40,000 that you paid $2,400 for, and it's paying you every day. See, I need us to get the understanding of what we're talking about. We have assets that continuously pay us. I'm gonna say that again. We don't have drink this. You're going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. We don't have that. You rub this cream on you, you're going to have moisturized skin. It's from the best fruit in the world. We don't have none of that. We have a product that when you purchase it, it's going to pay you for the rest of your life. Hold up, y'all. But then we got another project. See, we got assets. Look at this asset, y'all. This asset right here. Look at this. I'm going to tell you right now. This asset is going to really change the game. Check this one out, y'all. This is called Project X. Look at this one right here, y'all. I love this project. Project X. Look at, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Look, I need the PDF. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Project X, baby. Listen to me. This is how much I love this one. Look. Here we go. Open file. Look, y'all. This Project X. Let me tell you what Project X is. This is one of my, I done studied this so much. I can almost take this off the back of my head. This is a secondary market node. Let me just cut through the chase. It's attached to the tokenized projects that we have. The airport and the smart city and the crude oil that's coming in play and any other tokenized project in the world. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, before we open up for question and answers. This is the only project in that we have thus far that's a money back guarantee. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. They got the nerve to give us a contract in writing that we will definitely get our money back within 18 months. You're not hearing me. Then after that, because there's 22,000 of these nodes, check it out. Then after that, we're going to get 4% for the rest of our life in any project that they bring to the table. Listen to what I just said. You spend one time, right now they $1,300. Or did they go to $1,600? Hold on, let me make sure. Because I don't like to tell nobody no information that I can't stand on. They still $1,300 for one. You can get one, you can get 3, 5, whatever your money can handle. Right now they $1,300, right? Check this out. Not only is you guaranteed to get your $1,300 back, you will get $2 in crypto a day. Remember, our penny is what? Our token is what? Less than a penny. Think about what I'm telling y'all. You getting a extremely low cost, underrated coin, but you still guaranteed to get your money back in writing. Then for the rest of your life and all the future projects. Listen to what I just said. Know why I say this? Why I say all future projects? Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, this is what he said. He said, all financial assets will be tokenized. So listen to what anybody know who BlackRock is? They own the most assets in the world, not the United States, in the world. The CEO said every financial thing of value will be tokenized. Who has the completed tokenized system, y'all? We do. And if you get one of these Project X, not only are you guaranteed to get your money back, but you will get 4% of every project that we're going to ever tokenize for the life of this company. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. I've seen a lot of things in my life. This is no exaggeration. We've never seen nothing like this. Every project that I just explained, after I showed you the solid as a rock foundation that we lay on, every project that we have is going to pay you for the rest of your life. You're not only setting yourself up for success, you're setting your family, their generational wealth for real. So, ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. I know I was lengthy, and I apologize, but I don't apologize because our people have to get it. And a lot of us, I'm learning this crypto thing. I don't have it down packed, but I'm learning my business. I can't depend on my sponsor because at the end of the day, it's my business. So what I like to do when I get it, I like to share it because I wanted somebody to share it with me. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I thank everybody that stayed on this call. We great open up for questions and answers. So, but the people that just stayed first or second time on a webinar, allow them to go first, and you can raise your hands. And me and Greg are going to unmute you so we can get a clear and respectable Q&A session. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, my name is Damon Amin Meadows, and thank you for everything for your patience. And this is definitely not a game. Hold on.